time and time again, when I try to look into history of textile fiber arts, history of women, history of sort of how societies organize themselves a little bit, it always seems to come back to women trying to find ways that they can be independent and earn their own income, and then being legislated out of said income generating venture, which is very frustrating. Like alewives of England and in Oxford, where they got just blow after blow of making it harder for them to do their own business. One example being that I think in 1311, Oxford, or the king, enacted, there was a law that was stated that said that the husband would be responsible for the consequences if their wife was an alewife and brewed and sold ale to a scholar, and that scholar got sick or injured in some way, like unable to perform their scholarly job. And of course, that made a lot of husbands less inclined to support their wife getting a side income as an alewife. And this is something that just continues up until the present day, where we still see a whole lot of women struggling to leave relationships purely because of financial constraints. Like, it doesn't even have to be financial abuse, although that also occurs, but that difficulty in having a big enough independent outcome, especially if you've been a stay-at-home parent for any length of time. Not only do you not have an income and need to get a job, but you also don't have work experience to negotiate a higher salary. So it's very difficult to be independent in the same way. And my friend Angela, with her friend Regina, runs a community for women, by women, gender non-binary and trans folks, that does a lot of education about this. So this is a little bit of a roundabout shout out to Women's Personal Finance, a group ran. Why is my talking so weird today? A group ran by Angela and Regina to give financial literacy, financial teaching, financial help from a leftist and community-based point of view. So if that sounds interesting to you, I strongly encourage you to go have a look at what they do.